What's up, everyone? I hope you all are having a wonderful and blessed day. And if not, I do pray and hope that it gets better. I would like to say thank you for stopping by the channel and checking out today's video. It means a lot to me and I do appreciate it. Now, if you're enjoying the content that you're seeing here and you wouldn't mind continuing to help support not only me but the channel as well, please feel free to hit that like and subscribe button. It's free, it'll only take you a second. And make sure to hit the bell icon so you can stay updated on all of my future content. Now today will be a quick video as we go over some important information regarding Midnight Suns. We're going to be talking about a couple of things. The first thing that I want to get into is that it seems as if we're going to be receiving live streams, right? Developer streams leading up to the release of the game over the next few weeks, focusing on various things like the Abbey, the Hunter, the gameplay, and all of that. It's pretty nice, right? At the time of this video being recorded, I believe only one developer stream might have already been done, but by the time you guys see this, we might already be like what, 2 or maybe 4 developer streams in, right? It's dependent because some of these videos are releasing not in order, and that's on me. But back on topic. Now, I feel like this is very great, right? It's nice because it's giving the player base a more in-depth and up-to-date look at the current state of the game, aside from the character deep dive videos, which also at the time of recording this video, there were only 2 left, I believe. 3 if you count the unannounced 13th hero. Now, next up will be the difficulty system. That is something that I definitely want to get into. So there are a total of 8 difficulties, with story and normal being the lowest 2, and the higher modes will unlock over time, right? Doing well on each of the different difficulties is vital to unlocking the others, which will consist of collecting more gloss and XP for fighting on those modes. Now, 8 difficulties is pretty dope because, to be honest, I was expecting maybe like 5 easy, normal, hard, challenging, and then something like ultimate as the last one. But I think this is definitely great because, again, you have your newcomers coming in who are going to be trying out the game for the first time. They might not necessarily be used to turn-based, or, well, let me not say that. They might not necessarily be used to turn-based, or they just might not be used to superhero games in general. So they want to give it a try. They want to come in, but they also don't want to get just bombarded out the gate with extremely high missions and difficulty. You gotta ease them into it. But for the veteran players and then the players coming in who do like to get into a challenge straight from the jump, I feel like that's wonderful, because then there's a difficulty mode for just about every single type of player for this game, and that's a great thing because it shows that the developer team definitely had a lot of consideration taken when it came to thinking about the type of people that was going to be playing their game short term and especially long term. Now, hopefully, right, we get to see some gameplay on the higher difficulties soon. Also, XP gain will be tied to the difficulties, so the higher the difficulty, the more XP you can get, which should definitely be good once people start figuring out farming methods. I would like to try and make some farming method videos for you guys. That's never really been my strong suit. If I can get it done, I'll make it, but don't expect it from me. If I can do it, I will, but don't hold me to that. All right, don't hold me to it. So in XCOM, you have soldiers, which are your characters that were able to get injured or pretty much just die. And if they died, they would be gone permanently. But no worries, because permadeath is not a feature in Marvel's Midnight Suns. Heroes, however, can still become pretty injured, and there are tons of different injuries that they can have. Now, you will be able to take that injured hero into battle if you really want to play with them. Like if Magic is your favorite character and no matter what, you just want Magic in your team at all times, you can take her out there. But keep in mind, if you do, she's going to be going into battle with a serious debuff attached to her, and that debuff will not disappear until she gets better. I don't know if it'll be the same debuff every time they go into a mission, but I assume that each mission will apply a random debuff effect, but it will still be there nonetheless. Now in XCOM, right, you can build a med bay to help characters recover faster. I don't really know if it'll go by the same name. I mean, I would assume, because you know I would assume it would, because the name Med Bay is a pretty universal name, but you will be able to build a facility in the Abbey in order to help them recover faster. Now, the biggest piece of information here revolves around the previously stated 40 to 50 hours that it would take to get through the game's story. So there are about 45 plus story missions, right? Or around 45 story missions, give or take a couple of more, and getting through the story itself will be around 45 to 50 something hours. But in terms of everything else, exploring, side missions, lore hunting, that's going to land you around 70 to 80 hours in terms of gameplay, in terms of optional content. And the playtesters, right, they were the ones that ended up reaching that 70 to 80 hour mark in terms of playtime, and they weren't even close to finishing everything as well. That's coming straight from the developers themselves. So for all of my players out there that were extremely worried at just how much replayability this game was going to have, I would say you're fine. I would say you're definitely fine. They have been very vocal just about how much time that you're going to be able to put into this game and how much you're going to be able to get back out of it. And not to mention that whole 70 to 80 hours thing, that's literally just in a single playthrough. That's not even counting the alternate playthroughs that you're going to have to end up doing for the other characters and other various things and so on and so forth. So that replayability is starting to look very nice right about now. My fellow creators, the amount of content that's going to be coming out of this will be massive. There's going to be tons of information and gameplay and various things to dig into for quite some time. So there's definitely going to be something for everybody to eat off of. I don't think we have to worry about this game just like not having any content for you to work on for a good time, a very good time. Not to mention we still have 4 DLC packs on the way that will bring all new content, new heroes, new missions, new story content. Well, each of the characters will have their own story content, but it'll also come with new missions, new cards, the whole 9 yards. So that's even more content for you to work on. So we're going to be eating very good. Now, with all that being said, that's going to be the end of this video. Let me know down in the comments below how you guys feel about everything it is that we talked about here. The 8 different difficulties, the game taking around 45 to 50 something hours, and the playtesters getting around 70 to 80 and still not finishing everything in a single playthrough. I'm curious as to what y'all thoughts are. And if you've enjoyed the video, I hope you did, please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and smack that notifications bell so that you'll never miss out on any of my Midnight Suns related content. And I will catch y'all in the moonlight. Peace.
Trying to the bed, trying to live life. Pull up to the club with the bottles on ice. Need a back end by the end of the night. I'm an artiste and a social light. Trying to do a big, trying to live life. Pull up to the club with the bottles on ice. Need a back end by the end of the night. I'm an artiste and a social light.